Had a first half where I think we struggled a little bit with our distances against them. They created chances, but we kept ourselves in the game. Second half, we made a few changes at halftime, and second half we got more control. And obviously after the red card, we got even more control, and we're happy to be able to make Ontario blue again.
To follow up on that, making Ontario blue again, there seems to be a bit of rivalry, having finished first and second last season. The top of the league, AFC wants to be top of the league. Do you feel like there's a rivalry building between the two teams?
Yeah, I think the way we learned Toronto was playing last year, they are the same structure, the same dangerous attacks. Hard to break through their back five defense. So it's a very hard team to play against, and they've had a good period with 5 games and no losses. So we knew it was going to be a hard game, and it turned out to be very hard.
Well, I was just curious on kind of the very fast start, if you will, for you, especially just 30 seconds in, Kayla gets that shot off high, and then obviously the second one sneaks into the 2-meter post, and then obviously the second round shut it down and kind of lock everything down on the back end. So just kind of walk us through the first 2 minutes maybe, and then the rest of the 80.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not the start we were hoping for. We never want to let off 2 shots in the first 2 minutes, but I think we picked up well in the second half, and then obviously, like Kat said, the red card definitely helped us into getting like more attacks and then winning the game ultimately.
Okay, I'm just thinking, like how important is it? I know it's a long season, but to get a faster start than last year, being in first place, holding the other teams down.
Well, we are obviously happy with the way our season has started. It gives us confidence, but we're trying not to focus too much on the table. Like for us, that is noise. What means something to us is our performance, of course, against every single opponent that are different, but that we keep building on our foundation, and we keep identifying where we can still grow, where we are very good, where we need to be better, because that's our approach to be able to stay on top.
Okay, and just the like AFC is just made headlines. They've signed 2 national or players that have been on the national team. I don't know if your player moves are like secretive right now, or I just don't read much about Ottawa. You're planning on there's new bodies coming into the team at the transfer window?
Yeah, I don't want to reveal a lot. There's a transfer window that opens in a few days. I can just say I'm happy to see that the league attracts good players. It's going to be very good for the league. Yes. Is it going to be harder for us to play against Toronto? Yes, maybe. But I'm happy that the league keeps growing, and the league is so attractive that national team players want to play here. That's very good for us. It's good for Toronto. It's good for the league.
For DB, just picking up on that, we've had players in this league who represented the Canadian national team in the past, but to have active players in with the senior team come in and decide to join the NSL, from a player's perspective, listening to Jordan from Mike as well, just how big of an impact is that from a player's perspective?
Yeah, I think it's huge for the league. I mean, you can see how amazing it is for us the last year, like being able to play in front of family. It's huge. We've always been playing overseas. Mel and I have been playing overseas for the past 3 years, so to be able to have that opportunity to play in front of family, and then I think everyone's just seen how special it is to be able to have that, look into the fans and see your family there cheering you on. And I think from the last year with how well the league has done, and then we just have this huge new deal with Apex bringing in $30 million, it just shows how many people are invested in this league, and I think it's going to attract more and more talent, and that's amazing for the league to progress, and it just shows how good of a kickoff this league is and how long it's going to last.
From last season, you're kind of struggling to be part of the playoffs. You made the playoffs the first time, and now in this season, you are now in the top of the table. What do you think that has dramatically improved the team right now, like, being the top of the table this season?
Well, we have a lot of players from last year. We had 16 players continuing from last year, so we had a good foundation to build upon. And then we did change players in our midfield. That has changed our style of play a little bit. We have been able to be more dominating on the ball. We also were today, and that gives us a consistency in terms of being more in control in each game, which I think it's going to turn out good for us in the long run. We were consistent last year in terms of we didn't win more than 2 in a row, but we didn't lose more than 2 in a row either. But this year we were consistent in another way. We've been able to find a way to win because I think because we are more consistent, we are more in control when we are on the ball.
And also like nearly half of the season, 2026 season. Right now, you're seeing like Montreal Roses, also AFC Toronto, trying to come back for the season. You feel like right now, during the mid-season, you feel like Ottawa Rapids doing at this point that how they're performing could actually be the regular season champs for this season.
But I think it's too early to talk about who's gonna win. We're happy with where we are now. We know it's tight games. We know it's again an unpredictable league, an unpredictable in a good way competitive league. So we are approaching each game the same way. We wanna grow. We wanna play up to our ceiling, and that's what we focus on.
Ourselves.
Just focusing on your goal, it seemed to mean a lot to you when you scored. Talk us through that and just the feeling.
Yeah, I mean, to put the team ahead is an amazing feeling. To be able to do that for the team and have the opportunity to possibly give us 3 points is special. And then I have about like 30 people in the stands, family, so makes it even more special to have that ability to play in front of them and get a goal for them.
Follow up. You've had quite a few goal involvements. I think it's 11 now. Goals and assists. Has something changed from last season? How's this season gone for you?
Yeah, I think there's going to be games where I'm more of a playmaker. As a 9, sometimes you're the one creating for others. You're creating spaces for others and creating opportunities for others. And if I don't get the ball in the box, I'm getting the ball for other people, and that's kind of what I've capitalized on, and we've also capitalized on as a team is taking advantage of the space that I've created and putting the ball in the back of the net when I've created the space or we found the third man run, and I think we've been really clinical with that. And then also just with national team experience, it's really challenged me as a player and made me push through more levels and kind of opened up new doors for me, and it's been really exciting.
Katrine, I wonder if you can maybe just speak to some of the technical qualities in Mina's goal as well, obviously, from a high distance.
Yeah, but Mina is a player. We call her the glue in our attack as well. Normally we would like her to have glue around our 6er positions to be able to connect there. And Mina is just a player with a brilliant technique, a brilliant awareness of where the opponents are, and then when she can get a shot off from the edge of the 16, she's looking very good. So so we're happy about that.
It looked good from back there anyway. I was like,
yeah.
With our DB, I happened to notice that Mina has over 113,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
She has much of a star in the locker room as she is internationally.
Cute.
She's a queen.
We call her Little Princess.
Yeah.
Mina's she's a cutie. She's she's special. We love her.
Yeah, she's fit in well with her group, and she's a funny character to have around. Like we have a lot of fun with her. So
yeah.
I'm not aware, but is there a large Korean population in Ottawa that has attended games? Have you guys noticed that?
There's actually we have this restaurant in the city that's owned by a Korean family, and they have welcomed in Young, Nina, and Chu, and made them feel like home and kind of are their Ottawa family. And I think that's been really special for them. They hang out with them a lot and make them feel, at home. And that's really important for internationals. We know how that feels when we're overseas.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
To have people from, home in another country is helpful to, help you succeed on the field, because it's a big part off the field. So yeah, they have a huge fan base. Our games, everyone has like signs for them. So yeah,
it's cute.
They're happy here.
I think they had a couple here today too.
Yeah.
So,
I saw someone in a
yeah, they have some in Toronto.
jersey.
Yeah.
That's a good place to end it for today.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Good.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.